Math calculus. I guess you can go first.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Mymy.
And I'm Hoa.
And today we're just gonna tell you a little bit of basic information about us since we are kind of new with this channel. So we're both UC Berkeley students. We're both first years. My intended major is public health, and I'm pre-med.
Oh, and I'm intended to do business, also known as Haas, but since you apply to Haas your junior year, you're basically considered pre-Haas. So that's what.
Yeah, so right now we're in our second semester, spring. And I guess we're just going to tell you a little bit about our first semester kind of reflection, you know? I didn't really go into my major requirements yet my first semester, so it was really, really chill. I mean compared to the technical courses, I wasn't taking a lot of that. So I took drugs in the brain, math, calculus,
math calculus.
Yeah, so it was really easy. I mean, of course, I still had to study, but it was a lot more chill. But now I'm really going into more technical courses. I'm taking General Chem 1A. I'm freaking dying. The second part of calculus, I'm taking anthropology and English.
Well, my first semester, it was okay, just like Mymy. I mean, I took three prereqs for my major. So for Haas, there's like I forgot how many prereqs, but I'll tell you guys, I'll go into more details. You know, you guys gotta follow us and subscribe to us for me to talk more about that. But I took math, UGPA 39 AC. It's a philanthropy class. It doesn't require for my major, but it considers, or it qualifies for the American culture, which is required here at UC Berkeley, and it also fulfills one of my breadth. So just so you guys know, for college, if you're in College of Letters and Science, you have 7 breadths to fulfill by the end of your senior year, and I just finished one. So, and my other one was R1A that I did, and it was okay. I mean, it wasn't that stressful because to add all of it up, it was only like 13 units, so it's doable for a first year freshman.
Yeah, so I know that right now it's February 25th, 2015. Yeah. And a month from now, I know that decision letters come out. So if any of you seniors are watching and you want us to do some sort of like advice on, I don't know, how to pick colleges, or just more information about Berkeley, if that is one of your options, if you want us to do a room tour, or tell you more about like what are the dorm options, what is the food like here, the difficulty of the classes, and then we can also, since I'm pre-med and she's pre-business, we can go more into depth about our specific like field, I guess, and then
or it doesn't have to be just Berkeley questions in general, like maybe
college.
How we pick UC Berkeley.
Mm-hmm.
In general, or what was our reaction to being accepted here?
Yeah, honestly, our reaction wasn't all that great. I literally was just sitting on my bed, and it was 3 p.m. I remember. I was like, oh shit, it's here. But I mean, I didn't care because I never thought I'd ever get into Berkeley. Honestly, when I found out that I got into UC San Diego, I was like, okay, cool, I'll go there. And then UCLA came out with their acceptance, and I ended up getting accepted. So I was like, oh, never mind, I'll go UCLA. So then I was pretty content with that. And then Berkeley, it was never really in my mind. And then when I opened I think I was on my phone, I just opened it. And then I saw congratulations, and I didn't read anything else. I just saw congratulations, and I started tearing up.
From Amy.
For 10 minutes. Like, no joke. I was just laying there on my bed.
You called me, right?
Just crying. Oh, I didn't call you yet.
Oh, not yet.
And then I just ran to my mom. I was like, yeah, Mom, I got in. Yeah.
Well, for me, my first choice. My first option was definitely UC Irvine. I mean, once I saw the acceptance, I was like, all right, I'm definitely gonna go there, because you know how NorCal people, they like to go down SoCal, and then SoCal go or they like to go up to NorCal. So definitely, I wanted to see what's in SoCal, because I mean, being a NorCal girl, you don't know what's in SoCal at all, and I want to get that experience. And then and I got my UCLA acceptance letter too. I was like, oh, okay, another SoCal decisions for me to make, whether it's UC Irvine or UCLA. And especially for a major that's business, it's kind of like they have that everywhere. They have that at every college. So it wasn't like that hard decision for me. And then I was in Vietnam while I got all these acceptances. And so I woke up, I think I woke up at 7 that day because I knew UC Berkeley acceptance decisions were going to come out. So I opened up and I was like, oh my god, Amy said congratulations. So I called this girl right away. But
she FaceTimed me.
Yeah, but since I was in Vietnam, we had a really slow Wi-Fi, so I had to like run down the stair while crying about my UC Berkeley acceptance letter because, to be honest, I've never thought UC Berkeley would have accepted me. Not that I'm a bad student, it's just...
She's a bad student.
No, I'm not. It's just I've never dreamed of coming here. I don't know why, but I mean, you think that UC Berkeley is hard to get into? Oh, it's definitely hard to get into. It's like
17%.
Yeah.
Rate. So
I reminded every day that it's a privilege to sit here and fulfill my education at UC Berkeley, but I cry every day.
I mean, where are we going? Okay, so I know that a month from now, decisions are going to be coming out, and for those of you seniors who are watching this and, you're considering UC Berkeley, I think we'll include in this video, I guess, more information about the dorms and apartments and all that. So, Berkeley has, there's Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, Foothill, Clark Kerr. Bowles, Stern. Okay. Yeah, so there's 7 different dorms in UC Berkeley, and we live in the units, and we live in a triple. So what that means is that there's 3 people living in one room, and it is freaking crammed as hell. No, I mean, I guess it's okay space, especially because I don't have a lot of stuff, So the units are the ones that are closest to campus. Unit 3 is about only 1 block away, and units 2 and units 1, they're about 3 blocks away from campus. It's only like a 10-minute walk. Oh, and all the dorms are off campus, so none of them are actually on the campus.
And if you're lazy, like me, of course, I mean, who wants to walk? There's also a bus stop, like, right in front of every unit for you to take the bus to campus. But, I mean, it's not that big, far walk for you guys either, especially here at UC Berkeley. Like, you imagine, like, that every typical college where you can ride your bike. No, not here at UC Berkeley. Well,
there's a lot of hills.
Yeah, there's just a lot of hills, and you can definitely walk around campus. Like, you don't need to have a bike, but I know that there's some people that ride their bike
and their scooters
skateboards. But it's magic for you to walk, though. It's not that far.
Yeah, that's why we chose the units, because it's close to campus, and generally this is residential style, so it's like a residence hall where you have the ones that you see in the movies, where you have on every floor there's like about 12 rooms, I guess, and you share a bathroom. So there's the one communal bathroom. Luckily for us, we're in the all girls floor, so we don't really have a problem with like bathroom situations. There's 3 bathrooms stalls, 3 shower stalls in ours. It's like kind of the same setup for all the other floors, except they're co-ed, so it's both guys and girls sharing the bathrooms.
That's why when you select your dorms, you should think about what you like, or like how you want your living situation to be, because for us, I mean, we didn't pick the all girls floor, but we just ended up here. But I mean, we're fine with it, especially like you don't have to wake up like sharing bathroom with a guy or showering. Like, seriously, we'll just walk out and they're just all girls. And I mean we know what you're thinking, all girls, so you gotta see them for a year. No, it's not that bad, actually. I mean, it was quiet at first, especially for an all girls floor, because we're kind of shy, like, oh hey and stuff. But I mean, now we're definitely like got closer and closer, so it's not that bad if you think about living all girls floor. It's just you won't be able to see guys, but there's guys up the floor top of us and the floor below us, so they're just guys everywhere.
Don't
yeah
worry. And I know that sharing bathrooms with the opposite sex may seem like a completely new idea, and at first, you know, a lot of people are really reluctant about it, but honestly, I did stay. It's called senior weekend. Basically, they bring all the, not all, but like the minority students who got accepted to Cal, and for 4 days they get to stay in like the dorms or the apartments and experience what it's like being a student at UC Berkeley. So definitely watch out for that if you do get invited to senior weekend. It's an awesome event. I really recommend you guys going. But yeah, so I did get to stay in a dorm where it was co-ed, and at first I was like, oh, this is kind of weird sharing with guys. I don't want to do this. But honestly, you get used to it, and that's what a lot of people say. It gets, you know, it's like sharing a bathroom with your brother or your sister, you know. It's like you get used to it, and it's not like you're freaking having to share a shower stall with a guy or a girl, you know. It's all like it's a stall, so you can lock it, obviously.
Yeah, and I know, like, I don't know, from my parents, they're kind of like, oh, don't share or don't live with guys, because I don't know, they're kind of old-fashioned.
Conservative. Yeah.
And so they're like, oh, make sure you live with all girls. But I didn't check the box for all girls. But hey, I'm here.
Yeah, they just put us here for some reason.
Yeah. Oh, and also we live, our room is all the way in the corner. So according to what everyone say, every time they visit our room, they say
it's a lot bigger.
It's a lot bigger.
Honestly, I don't see a difference, but then I guess it's nicer because you don't always have to hear people like passing by your room. The only people that's gonna come by this place is like
us.
Yeah, people who live here across from us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So aside from the units, those are the closest on campus. Foothill, it's technically called Unit 4, and I think it's like the newest one that they have. And it's located on the north side of campus where a lot of the science departments are. So like the physics, chem, bio, computer science. That dorm is close to those departments. So a lot of students who major in engineering, computer science, and like, you know, those sciences, they tend to live in Foothill. And from our experience, when we went there, it was really nice. It was a lot nicer than the units that we live in because it's more...
It's bigger.
Yeah, it's bigger, and the rooms are like twice the size of what we're living in now. We can try to show you guys, I don't know, a picture if we decide to walk by there. It's kind of far from where we live.
Yeah, but the good thing about living in Foothill is the cafeteria there.
Food is so good.
The food is so good there.
Let me tell you. Yeah, so I think the perks of that is you're closer to the science department, and there's good food. But the only downside, I do hear people saying that because, I don't want to say that it's because of the types of students who are there, but a lot of them say it's because, you know, the students are in the sciences, they're not as social as if the people who are living in the units, because I don't know. I mean, my cousins and a lot of my friends, they say the same thing, like it lacks that social aspect of it. But I definitely think that, you know, it doesn't mean that all of them are so antisocial you don't get to talk to them. I don't know, it all depends, I guess.
It's how you make the most out of your college years and the people that you meet and you talk with. So definitely make the most of it out of from your college years. Seriously, like it's what, another month, or we accepted our SCR in April, right? Yeah, I accepted my SCR in
I don't know.
Yeah, I came back from Vietnam, my vacation, and then I accepted SCR. So it's almost gonna be a year since we decided to attend this university. So, and can't believe it's almost, our first year is almost over. I remember like just moving in and having to set up my bed and my desk. I'm just like, oh man, 4 years here. I cry. Oh yeah, I cry. And then the next thing you know, we only have like 2 months left, because the first week of May is just review for our finals, and as you guys know, we start school in end of August, so we end of May, so we basically have 3 months because we're a semester system. Oh, that's another thing, semester versus quarter.
Wait, we gotta talk about the dorms. We go all over the place.
Sorry, never mind.
Okay, so we talked about Foothill. There's Bowles Hall and Stern Hall. Bowles is an all boys building,
Yeah.
and Stern is all girls. But I believe that this was their last year of doing that. I think they're going to turn it into a co-ed. I'm not sure, but that is what I've heard.
Bose is like a castle. If you look at Bose, Berkeley, it's like a Harry Potter castle.
And those two are close to Foothill, so they're in like the north side, close to all the science department. What else? Clarker is the farthest from campus.
Yeah.
And it's similar to Foothill in the sense that the rooms are a lot bigger and the food is generally, I think, better. I don't know. I mean, I've never tried it, but I've heard some people say that. I think the perks of it is just the rooms are bigger and it's nicer, but it's about a 20-minute walk from campus, and it's uphill if you're going back to your dorm, so yeah, watch out for that if you're thinking about it. I mean, there is bus, but it takes a while. So.
Yeah. Public transportation here is like the worst because like there's just so many students that wants to go on the bus and like get to places, so especially like rush hours, like when classes starts like 9 especially, or some people don't have class till like 10, but seriously 9 a.m. is like the worst time.
Don't rely on it.
No.
So just walk.
Yeah.
So those are the 7 types of dorms we can talk about.
That's it, because I gotta go to my class. My class starts at 2.
Oh my god.
And it's like 1:38 already. I gotta go to class.
Okay,
Alright.
so there's a lot more topics that we want to talk about, especially to help you seniors out there decide whether you want to come to UC Berkeley, or maybe just give tips and advice for any college students, whatever grade you are. So just let us know.
I mean, we struggled in high school too, and we know exactly how you feel a year ago. Or maybe
the anticipation.
Yeah. Like, oh, am I gonna get in? Oh no, what if I don't get in? And don't you worry, okay? Not getting into UC Berkeley is not the end of the world. Or not getting into your first choice of college is not the end of the world either.
I really think that there's a difference between your first choice, the school you want to go to, and the school that you're meant to be at.
Yeah.
You know? So just keep that in mind. We'll see you later.